Hey Dunstan, hello, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm taking a closer look to the ship, because you can actually upgrade this beast. It kinda looks like an iron, to iron your shirts or pants, trousers. I already upgraded the hull and the ram, this thing here. Nothing I can do here, I guess. Okay, here are the posts. Okay, maybe there will be a tutorial for this. Sometime later. Oh, okay. Okay, back to bridge. Yeah, I got this quest from the battle sister. I have to meet with her, and yeah, because she has some kind of a request. So let's see. Oh, I'm all alone, and I can upgrade my character. Yeah, this is the worst. Recommended features. Okay, so let me go with the recommended features. Because I'm not a fan of tons of statistics. That's why I'm reliving hell in Baldur's Gate when it comes to upgrades and picking up the spells for the mages and skills in general. So yeah. Weak body, weak soul. Expose weakness, also reduces enemy's toughness and willpower. Okay. Okay, so for some reason I did. So what's that? Favorite features. So I can favorite something. Yeah, the good thing is that they've added the possibility to add the favorites. So if you're not like me and you finally check stuff, what's what and for what, Let's go with that. Yeah, yeah, you're probably right. That's probably the best take on this. Uh, but I have this problem that, well, I used to play RPGs like that, like Baldur's Gate, a long time ago, and even then I haven't played these kind of games too much. I mean, I like them. I like the idea. I liked reliving the adventures in the game, but I was getting tired pretty fast. Well, actually, the only RPG game from the old days, which I finished and I really enjoyed, was Fallout 2. And after Fallout 2, I played Fallout 1. The Fallout 1 was okay, but since Fallout 2 was my first game, I like it more. Oh, and after that, few years later, I have finished Fallout 3. It was also a pretty cool game. And after that, the closest thing, closest game to RPG, the classic RPG, I played was quite a few MMOs. I played a lot. I mean, a lot of Lineage 2. And after that, I played a lot. I mean, a lot of World of Warcraft 2. World of Warcraft. Yeah. So actually, I think these are the only RPG games I played that much. And I knew what's what's the best for me. And in this kind of games now, I'm getting lost pretty fast. Okay, so let's go with what they think I will need. Commanding voice. The range of the officer's abilities is increased by 3. The range of voice command is increased by 6. Okay. And what the hell is the resolve? Resolve influences how efficiently and for long characters can. Okay, this is weird. Can fight in the battle. It determines the amount of momentum. And what the hell is momentum? Oh, you see, I have no idea what's momentum, what's resolve, what resolve means, and I'm digging deeper and deeper, and I'm getting bored because there is more reading than playing the game. But still, this game is just fantastic. I really love it, and I want to give it more time to learn. I have more patience for this game. Yeah, I think it's the same. the momentum is kind of the same because where is she? I think Battle Sister has this skill which increases her momentum, and basically I can do more in my round, in her turn. Yeah. So I think that's it, but I'm not sure exactly. So, I'm a noob. I'm a noob in this kind of games. And I'm not ashamed of it. That much. Yeah. Okay, so let's focus actually. Seems to be this seems to be something important. So whenever the officer uses ability on an ally, that ally gains a bonus to their perception and ballistic skill equal to 4. These bonuses stack, but half of the stacks rounded up are lost at the end of target's turn. Okay. And what perception actually does in this game? Describes how well character perceives their surroundings. Well, that was kind of obvious, but I can't see the connection between focus. Well, maybe there is. Okay. For me, focus was something about your aim. Yeah, but okay, I understand how wrong is that. Personal oversight. Whenever the officer targets an ally with an action, an ability, or a run attack, the ally resolve is increased by 1 turn. By 1 until the end of the... Let's go with this one because still sounds nice. And see, this is what I understand. Weapon skill, ballistics, I think. Oh, actually, yeah. See, that's just me. I was thinking about Battle Scissor, and I was pretty sure that I'm upgrading her. So let me give her focus. Do I need? Okay, you already have this feature, Inspired Courage. Okay, so let's... Okay, let's go with that. And... Okay, so how she can defend herself? Let's go with Fellowship. Yeah, that was what I was thinking when I met what's her name? Kasia. The summary complete. Okay, ranks. Okay, so this is a Battle Sister. So let's see what they propose. What they are proposing to her. Ballistic skill. Yeah, let's go with shooting. Okay, so this is actually controlled shot. This is actually cool because I'm always worried that she will shoot uh, the party members, so I'm going with that. Fresh target, instant exposure. Yeah, I tend to do that pretty often. So let's make it free. I don't want it to cost the action points. Um, okay, let's go with perception for now. Okay, so I already have this endure. This is pretty cool. I like it. Sworn enemy. The word marks the target gaining. Okay, let's try the sworn enemy. Carouse. This skill is affected by toughness characteristic. It represents the ability to resist negative effects applied by some poison. Yeah. How about his athletics? 55 and Carouse is 50. Okay, anything can happen. Okay. So I have to look for the Sister of Mercy. I wonder where she's at. Maybe this guy can tell me. Remind me, who are you now? I didn't want to ask about his appearance. Okay, so let's... Oh, turn-based mode. Now, I wanted to camera to follow the character, but it doesn't work in here.
rogue trader. I indeed have a request, rogue trader.
Why there is no voiceover? And I don't feel well enough to read this to you, sorry. Okay, so she wants to she wants me to meet with the children. Okay, I will meet with them, no formalities needed. These are the children of people who gave their lives for von Valancius dynasty. Okay, let's. I'm a good man. Yeah, I am a little bit worried because this is the kind of game that there's a tons of text, and if you don't read it, and I know most people just don't like reading text. The stream may be boring, but bravo, bravo. The motley group of adolescents do not take their eyes off of you, gazing at you as if you were a creature straight from a fairy tale. Of course I am from a fairy tale. I'm a unicorn. And see, they are using in this game. They are using these words that I bet even for native English speakers are hard to pronounce. Indefatigable, our antifatigable. I think I know what that means, but I'm not sure. Our sister has been keeping an eye on these pups. Albert glances at their gathered children. It's hardly the Schola Progenium in here, but we have provided the orphans on our ship with adequate care and instruction. Ravens, the master of this ship has appeared before you, the one who guides it through the darkness of the universe by the Emperor's will. Greet your Lord Captain, the rogue trader of House von Valancius. grandly addressed the group. I, the rogue trader and Lord Captain of the ship, speak to you. Your parents gave their lives for just cause and brought honor to the Von Valentius banners and those of the Imperium. I am proud of them, and I believe that you will become their worthy heirs. Smile at the group. Address the chaperones. Give them treats and escort them to their homes. I believe a minute of beholding the Lord Captain is a great... Oh, no. Yeah, see, I'm a kind of guy that I don't like being official. I mean, this answer would be probably proper one for my status, for the status of my character, but I'm going to smile to the children. The teenagers keep staring at you. A girl who has remained close to Argenta smiles uncertainly. A skinny, pale lad tries to throw his shoulders back and stand at attention like a soldier. Yeah, see, they were... how to say it? They grown in the environment, which is very strict, very official, like, you know. So that's why I was wondering if that was the answer I chose was the right one. Okay, so what? Why should we care? Our friends and parents die. Yeah. Yeah. Our friends and parents died in their dozens for you, noble lord, and you just give us speeches. Do you want candies? I can give you candies, can I? Argenta quickly turns to the boy. A flurry of emotions flashes in her dark eyes, like she wants both to calm him and scold him for his impudence. Yeah, if you have something to say, say it without fear. It doesn't matter what we say, it won't bring our parents back. And it won't change our fates either. We'll keep slaving away on this ship until we drop and die like our folks, or worse. I understand your grief and dismay. Your parents died. It's not an easy thing to go through, but they gave their lives for the truth, for the good of the whole ship, for the Imperium. Do not speak of your honorable fate without anger and disdain. When the heretics who killed your parents attacked the ship, I was there. I took command, I fought, and I repelled the assault as quickly as I could, but no war can be won without losses. You can only strive to do what is within your power. The strong have the power to decide the fates of others. The weak, no. Punish the troublemaker now. Yeah. See, and they will get candies. Haha. Well, it could be better, but okay. Anyway, the quest is complete. Looking for trouble. The crew losses suffered during the cultist raid can be remedied on Raikat Minoris. Yeah, but I think we need that engineer first. Okay, that's done. Oh, here it is. Okay, the void ship requires a new engine seer who may be found somewhere in the system. That's very helpful information. Somewhere. Okay. Okay, so let's go with this one. Prison planetoid. Let's check that out. And where that could be. Oh, here it is. Okay, let's go there. Lord Captain, there is some commotion on the officer's deck. The lady navigator has left her quarters and is currently in the wardroom. Where uninitiated crew members are shunning her in terror. Perhaps you should find out what has brought Kasia to the deck. Okay. And I really like the music in this game, especially the one in the on the title screen.
Lord Captain, my apologies. I did not notice your entrance. Oh, this. I found this fascinating read on one of the shelves. And I must say, it has caught my eye. Its every chapter is written in verse. I find it so beautiful and enrapturing. Urak 5 had a vast archive of its own, of course. Although most of the works within had to do with scholarly disciplines of some sort or another. Only in my sparse moments of respite was I allowed to escape into the pages of more embellished works. One should not underestimate the navigators of House Orselio, Lord Captain. Like a shawl of pale smoke, a faint malaise hangs upon my shoulders, but it will not be the slightest hindrance to my duty to humanity, and my duty to you.
Okay, so she stopped.
No, it is not that at all, Lord Captain. It is just that Uwe is quite capable of carrying out his duties by himself. He is well accustomed to my whims and preferences.
Perception test succeeded. Kasia cringes, ever so slightly adjusts the adornment on her forehead, then awkwardly hides her clawed fingers in the folds of her clothes. The unnatural appearance of navigators often become the topic of gossip among lowly servants and officers alike. It is unsurprising then that Kasia prefers the company of the one who is used to how she looks. Oh, so that's the...
There are people on this ship who are far more impulsive and dangerous to others, and far less devoted to the God Emperor than a herald of the Navis nobility. But I did not need your words to see the shades of umber unease that whirl around your subjects whenever I am near. Were I not acquainted with such a reaction, I could have found their behavior in your question just now insulting. Lord Captain, would you kindly explain to me why you are pestering me with these questions? Inquiring about my mood and my needs, showing an interest in the books I am enjoying? You are behaving as if you possessed a shred of fellow feeling for one such as I. I beg your pardon, Lord Captain. That was no way for a navigator to conduct herself.
You have nothing to apologize for. Human emotions are natural, be they good or bad, and it is just as natural to share them with others.
Please forgive me. I cannot even understand myself right now. Your words and attention have reminded me of life on the station. Of Theobald and Felek, I do not understand. They were merely the keepers of Urak 5. So, why do memories of those two make me feel a strange heaviness here? At the same time, I find myself overwhelmed with new excitement and anticipation. At last, I have set foot outside my familiar walls, and into a world that I have only seen before in the pages of books. Your ship alone is a treasure trove of remarkable artifacts and curiosities. And just imagine the things that await beyond, but... my delight must seem childish to you, surely. In your heart, you must be finding all this quite amusing.
Yeah, I get it.
Indeed. I did not know. That is to say, I could not have known, as it is the first time we are speaking in a circumstance so... private. My word, when I found this place, it was so full of officers. Why did they all leave? Or because my presence offends them. Then I must take my leave as well. I am due to inspect the Sanctum Navis after the communion ritual and prepare the chamber for the upcoming warp jump. Thank you for your company.
That went kinda well, I think. Oh my god, and now I have to go back. All the way to the bridge. Yeah, too many loading screens for my taste. Lord Captain, sorry to disrupt you. It's pandemonium outside the bridge gate. One of the officers seems to be demanding an audience with you in person. I think I hear Master Verserian's voice in my case. I wanted to warn you in advance. Oh my god, these people. This is not the conduct of an officer. These are the antics of a highborn brat out on a lark. Explain yourself, Lieutenant. I apologize, sir, but I must speak to the Lord Captain. Very well, Lieutenant. You may address Lord Captain, not least because I see you have already seen fit to disturb him. Your unauthorized appearance on the bridge and display belliger- belligerence towards the higher ranking officer will be logged on your personal life without delay. Lord Captain, Lieutenant Avrila Wendt, requesting permission to speak on a matter of extreme importance and urgency. Talk. This matter cannot wait. Any minute now, an assault unit will be dispatched to the lower decks on orders to crush the workers' strike by any means necessary, but I am convinced that this step is unwarranted, and that the crisis itself was provoked by the actions of one of senior officers. Oh my god. Lord Captain, I urge you to investigate the actions of Seneschal Vorserian and to intervene in what's happening on the lower decks, because very soon we will have a mutiny or a massacre on our hands. The situation could boil over at any minute, so I'll give you the condensed version. It all began when the enforcers found a cultist amulet on the body of someone who'd been killed in a drunken brawl. We reported it up the chain immediately, arranged for a cleansing rite to be performed, and opened an investigation. No heretics have been found alive, but the search has brought tension between enforcers and workers to a head. Okay, there will be no mutiny on my ship. I would not deem it a problem worthy of the rogue traders' attention. The lower decks, as it so happens, are in revolt. 30-some years ago, we even had a revolutionary leader rise up who dared to establish workers' rule across the entire ship. It took a month to restore order, but even 8 years later we were still battling rumors that the hero had survived his execution and was on the verge of gathering people to fight against tyranny once more. Needless to say, the rumors were baseless. Okay. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. But on this ship the word of the Lord I dread to think what problem you will disturb the rogue trader with next. Perhaps we will ask the Lord Captain to break up brawls in the mess room. Oh, come on. I'm going there. I want to deal with this problem. I will not hurry, since my competence is under scrutiny. I shall speak for as long as I see fit. There is an establishment order to the way things are done on this ship, and one of the pillars of that system is that the rogue trader's attention is not distracted by trivial matters. It is the Seneschal's role to ensure that. I have always handled internal problems myself, so of course, when I received information about cultists hiding on the lower decks, I took the matter in hand. So long as I live, not one of the vermin who murdered Theodora von Valentius will find refuge on her ship. You were far too heavy-handed, Seneschal. Seneschal Versarian. So he's the Versarian? Arrest, interrogation, mass punishments, and for entire sectors. It has driven the people to the brink. Now, there is a strike on the lower decks, in Depot 4 to be precise. 3 worker clans are involved, but many more are passively supporting them. The situation could degenerate into an all-out insurrection. Oh my god, not an insurrection. But when I reported my concerns, the only response I received was an order to dispatch an assault unit and crush the strike with maximum force. I see no need to do anything. I acted within the remit of my authority, guided exclusively by the best interests of your protectorate and your personal safety. If you wish to confirm the rectitude of my actions for yourself, I have no objections. Oh my god, it's so hard to be a Lord Captain. I want to have my small laser pistol and go pew pew the bad guys. This is not what I was hoping for. Yeah, I've heard enough. I will go down the lower decks and deal with the problem personally. Praise the Emperor. Thank you, Lord Captain. He won't like me anymore. An enterprise bordering on the sophomoric, but please yourself, Lord Captain. An enterprise bordering on the sophomoric, but please yourself, Lord Captain. However, I categorically insist that I escort you. Of course, you're going with me. We all go, because we are the family. Dysfunctional family, but still a family. Like in my War Tales videos. Hello, Silma. Welcome to the stream. How are you feeling? Okay, the lower decks are a source of endless problems. Sometimes I dearly regret that we cannot replace all the locals with servitors. Servitors are these flying skulls? Mindless cybernetic drones created... Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, let's keep moving.
Embrace true power. Empyrean guides my gaze. I tread a path unexplored. Powers unseen uncover my path.
I have my orders to put the end of the unrest and purge this sector. You can take your orders and shove them. This is my deck and my sector. There are only 3 people who can waltz in here without my express permission. The first officer, the rogue trader, and the emperor himself. So not all my lessons fall on deaf ears. Your lordship. I want to speak to the strikers. Right you are, Captain. Lord Captain, allow me to wish you good luck. Oh my god.
Did you want something?
Time to leave my mark upon the galaxy. Let's seize the opportunity.
Oh, here. Okay. A dozen pair of eyes stare apprehensively at you. The people before you are typically inhabitants of the lower decks. You take in their simple clothing, crude weapons, and faces that display varying levels of mutation, from the barely discernible to the strange to the outright grotesque. Rivet. Lord Captain, you have come down to us. Tell me what is troubling you. Why are you striking? Striking? That's news to us, your lordship. All we're doing is asking questions, saying what we think. Okay. Old woman, shut up, Rivet. Here's the deal, your lordship. Your damn enforcers are all over us down here. They say they're looking for cultists. One wrong word and they're reaching for their batons. This word sounds funny in Polish because baton is a candy bar. Anyway, if they want to punish someone, they turn off the heating the whole base for a week at a time so we get sick and freeze. In my clan, 2 little ones died from inflammation in their lungs. All because of those enforcers. Argenta does not interrupt the workers, but you see the sadness well in her eyes when the children's deaths are mentioned. Yeah, she likes children. She likes kids. She quietly whispers a requiem prayer and makes a sign over herself. It's all true. Vant is the only enforcer officer who stood up for us. It's clear as day who had a mother from the lower decks and who grew up amidships and has no fellow feeling towards us. Your lordship, we're no villains here. We're honest workers, your servants. We've plotted no disorder. We went on strike openly, and now we've got guns pointed at us. All we're doing is asking to be allowed to work in peace without being harassed. Okay, the prosecution started apropos of nothing, you say? I was told that one of you was found in possession of a cultist amulet, and that there are heretics hiding here. Yeah. A cultist amulet? What's that? What the? Gilgal? Gevgav. Gevgav. They found on the dead drunkard. If it was something evil or forbidden, we sure didn't know. The enforcers just said they were looking for heretics among us, and anyone obstructing their investigation would be punished. But how could there be heretics here? We know our own people. There have been no new faces around. Definitely not, and if there were, we'd be the first to report them. And as for this amulet, or whatever it is, they took it off a dead body. There are no cultists still breeding in our sector, that's for sure. But when the fight broke out, some enterprising folks looted the bodies. The boots they came back with, nobody's ever tread these decks in boots so fine. I can tell you that. Seems to me these cultists have better commanders than us. Oh yeah, those boots really were fine, and there was no harm in taking them, right? As for the amulet, it must have been pocketed by someone who didn't know any better. We don't need any amulets around here. We all worship the Emperor. And when we are working with we bow down before the machine spirits of the large and small transformers and the servo motor. The same way my grandfather was taught 100 years ago by a tech priest who came calling, "Believe us, your lordship, we are people of faith." And I really want to believe them. I really do. Naive children, weren't you taught from an early age about the dangers of arch enemies' creations? Weren't you warned that any unfamiliar object could be one of them? We were told, Holy Sister, but it was long ago. The last time we saw a confessor in our sector, it was just after I had my third little one. That is regrettable. But you cannot lay the burden of leading a righteous life on the shoulders of the Holy Fathers. Who will you blame when beasts crawl out of those amulets you stole from the heretics? The Holy Father who was not there, or the scavenger who brought evil down on himself and his neighbors? Yeah, Abelard, what do you have? Do you have anything to add? I authorize the use of all necessary measures to locate Chaos worshippers hiding in the sector. The specific steps taken by the officer were not reported to me. Nevertheless, I am certain that their actions were justified. Cultists are no drunken stevedores. Stevedores? I have no idea what that means. They are the enemy and the threat to the ship. Neutralizing them demands decisive action. Okay. Let me ask. ChatGPT, what stevedores is? Okay, stevedores. Stevedores are workers who are involved in loading and unloading cargo from ships at ports. Oh, okay. They are responsible for the physical handling of a cargo, ensuring... Oh, okay, now we know. Okay. Yeah, and about that attack. How do you explain that? We were attacked. We mean you no harm. Oh. Here's an explanation for you. Here's an explanation for you. The people have been pushed to their limit, and now they are lashing out, as if we don't know why these top tech units are being sent down here, like that one there that the lieutenant won't let past. Our clans are all inside the bay that's been sealed off, but the lower decks are big. I'm sure there are some people who had just about enough. We're getting it from all sides. The soldiers have encircled the ones who've risen up, and Death Squad has just arrived. It's no wonder folks are lashing out. It's not a Death Squad. Oh, awareness that succeeded. That's nice. Their words seem sincere to you. Their body language and the glances traded between them reveal that the news of the attack has shocked them. Okay, so I believe you. So what changes do you want? We want cookies. We want cookies and chocolate milk. And a blanket. For everyone. Because it's cold here. We are in space. Would you look at this? The exalted Lord Captain himself is asking us Biltrats what we want. Well, here's what. I don't like her attitude. I mean, I'm a cool dude. I'm a cool captain. But still. Well, anyway. Well, here's what. We want you to rein in your damned enforcers to quit turning off the heat and stop battering everything that moves. No, that's not it. We want the enforcers gone from here, and we want to be armed. Give us arms and we'll govern ourselves. We'll defend ourselves if these cultists show their faces. I've been leader of my clan for 20 years now. Getting rid of these club-wielding thugs can only improve things around here. You've gone too far, old man. They'll never let the maggots on the lower decks live without the enforcers breathing down their necks. They probably even insist on enforcers on the upper decks too. As for weapons, what do we need them for? Before the first day's out, we'll have someone shooting their neighbor out of the stupidity or drunkenness. Wow. We don't need that. If the enforcers stop hassling us, that'll be enough in return. We'll find the scavengers who robbed the cultist bodies and we'll talk to them on lower decker to another. If there are any more of those damned amulets about, we'll hand them over to enforcers ourselves. I like that answer. You speak for yourself and your clan, and I'll speak for me and mine. I don't want empty gestures, I want real change. They'll promise us the world now, but as soon as the anointed one turns his back, these brutes will be on us even harder than before, all because we dared to speak out. Oh my god, I'm so tired. I'll be right back. Okay, thoughts alert. Actually, I think I know what what he can say. Okay, spreading anarchy on the ship is the first step toward embracing chaos. Putting weapons into untrained hands would be even worse. What's more, the enforcers are needed to maintain oversight in order. Withdraw those demands and we'll consider the rest. Fine, I'll give the order for the enforcers to be withdrawn from the sector, and you will be. No, I'm not going to give them weapons. I'm not that cool. I'm not that good. You have failed to convince me of your trustworthiness. This unrest ends now. Everyone who was involved will be eliminated. Now. Okay, so spreading anarchy on the ship. I think this is the coercion test succeeded. The tall worker, the gold rivet, shrugs and casts a sidelong look at the old woman. Old nun, listen, listen. The Lord Captain himself has come down to us and he's offering concessions. And I don't know a single person in the whole of Depot 4 who ever stood next to the rogue trader, let alone talk to them. Back down, now. Now's no time for you to be stubborn, old crone. Yeah. Listen to us, old nun. The three clans of Depot 4 ought to act as one. We've made our minds up. It's your turn to decide. Don't ask them to disband the enforcers or give us weapons. We don't need any of that. You two are ganging up on me, is that it? So brave you're against an old woman. But I'll shut up. I will indeed. I won't go against two clan leaders on my own. If you want to make peace with the enforcers, make your peace. Make peace. There was a TV show. It was called I think it was 80s show or 90s show. Dempsey and Makepeace. But the only thing I remember is the title. Make Peace. Yeah. That's great, just fantastic, Lord Captain. We are all agreed. Then it's decided. The persecution will stop, and I will expect you to assist in locating any remaining amulets or weapons left by cultists. Your Lordship, thank you. You have not abandoned us lower deckers. You came yourself and settled everything. I tell my grandchildren about this. Oh my god. Of course, your Lordship. We'll root out any nasty business faster than the enforcers, and we'll leave no stone unturned. Yay! I am the greatest leader! And I'm so tired because of all the reading I did. And I said I won't read, but I did. Everyone, where's the exit? Oh my god, where's the exit? Maybe here. No,
The
here.
world trembles beneath my feet.
Stopping Abelard. Stopping unexpectedly. Abelard imperiously dismisses the unit to stand at a distance and addresses your other companions, saying, I have an urgent matter to discuss with the Lord Captain. Please give us a moment. Oh my god, more reading. Ha 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 ha. Well, are you pleased with your investigation, Lord Captain? You kowtowed to the disloyal rabble. You believed their lies and showed them leniency. Next time the ship is attacked by cultists, that rabble will welcome them in with the open arms and allow them to wreak whatever havoc they like, because they see you as a weak leader. I knew it. I knew that he's going to say something like this sooner or later. Is that how you see your future at the helm of Von Valencia's protectorate? Yeah, but there is some truth in what he's saying, I guess. Because, yeah, why are you so angry? I solved the problem. I mean, I kind of feel like I solved the problem, but since this is not the first game I played, I'm playing. I know that there might be problems with them. I know I may acted as a weak leader with a soft heart. I understand that. But I believe in good, in goodness, in good. I believe in that. Okay, let's talk about your role in all this instead. You allowed this revolt to happen. Yeah, you have workers. You have to take care of them. Okay. I would have handled the situation. I would have handled the situation myself had you not decided to intervene. Remember, Lord Captain. Remember, Lord Captain Theodora. Do you think she ever set one slippered foot on the lower decks? No, she did not. Such matters were left to myself and the junior officers, while she dedicated herself to her grand designs for the protectorate. As any true strategist and rogue trader of. Maybe if Theodora had spent more time on trifling matters, she wouldn't have wound up dead. There is a new Lord Cap. Oh no, I'm not going to say that. I would be only too willing to trust in my seneschal and not fill my head with such matters. But the situation had spiraled out of your control, Abelard. Give me any reason why I should continue listening. No, okay. Abelard, you're a really cool guy. I like you. I don't want to hurt you too, but I think you made a mistake. Maybe I'm making a mistake, but I think you made a mistake. So let's say this time I made my decisions. I tried to solve the problem myself. Next time it's your turn. Abelard's face relaxes slightly. You're right. At least as concerns junior officers making complaints directly to you. Moron. I lost my temper, Lord Captain, and I believe I ought to explain myself. No, no explaining, because this means more reading, and I'm already tired. Ah. The prosperity of the von Valentius Protectorate is not just an empty phrase to me. I left the Imperial Navy for the chance to see it flourish. It was the most momentous decision of my life. I did it because I saw the Lord Captain Theodora's deeds, the sign of true greatness. Rogue traders do not simply forge new routes and capture worlds. They create order out of anarchy. They create impulsive was entirely lacking during my time in the military. Oh, so I left behind everything I had known, everything my family had known. I come from a long line of officers, and I embarked upon this incredibly reckless venture. Lord Captain Theodora entrusted me with all the concerns she had no time for. She would go off her flagship for long periods to distant frontiers on the scouting voyages, and the advancement of the entire protectorate rested on my shoulders. And then suddenly everything had been built over years, and then suddenly everything that had been built over years and years began to quake, rattling like a flimsy hanger on seismically active world. Dunstan, if you find this mod, I will give you all my gold from Baldur's Gate 3. That's a promise. Yeah, they talk too much. Oh my god. And there's even more. One of the senior officers betrayed us all. A rogue trader was killed, and who knows what is happening on the planets. I tell you this honestly without fear of appearing weak. All this has come as a grievous blow to me. I am not panicking or grieving because I cannot allow myself to panic or grieve. I am a duty bound to aid the new rogue trader, to aid you, to find your footing as quickly as possible. And to do that, I must insulate you from problems that in the past have been dealt with by tried and tested procedures set out in the ship's regulations. Procedures that were established long ago and have functioned smoothly for decades cannot suddenly be deemed excess to requirements. Okay. Theodora trusted in established procedures, and she died. I won't make the same mistake. If you want to keep building the future of Van Valentius Protectorate with me, stop living in the past. Okay? And the next answer? I understand, but you need to learn how to respect me as a Lord Captain and Rogue Trader. No, this is not the answer. I'm not that kind of person. Accept it and start living in the new world. A world where Theodoras is gone and where you... Okay. The prosperity of Von Valentius Protectorate is just as important to me. You are the only person who has comprehensive knowledge of how things are run on this ship. I think in the future I will follow your recommendations. I valued what Theodora created, and I trust that situation is an aberration in the ship's otherwise smooth operation. Since the established procedures are working, I see no reason to change them. I have seen plenty of sentiment and hand-wringing in recent days, but very little competence. I have no plans to rely on your... Okay, so the first answer it is. Theodora trusted in established procedures and she died. She's dead. Yes, Lord Captain. Abelard solemnly inclines his head. Yes, Lord Captain. After a moment's silence, he adds, looking at you with interest. Your resolve is admirable and demonstrates strong leadership. I shall remember this moment should my old habits ever begin to creep back in. Oh my god. Sorry, I need to breathe. And now, please let us leave the lower decks. Yeah. If the rogue trader desires to stretch his legs, there are far more suitable places. I would really love them to stop calling me in the third person. If the rogue trader desires, if you, master, desire. Okay, good. Problem solved. Oh my god. The stream is over 1 hour, 1.5 hours, and still I didn't pew pew my laser gun. I don't have laser gun, but I didn't pew pew the gun. You know what? Let's save it, because if the game will crash, I will have to do it again. I mean, I wouldn't read this out loud, but scan is required. How do I scan? Begin scan. Extract to a mobile mining outpost assembled in accordance with the blessed standard template construct. This small industrial complex can be deployed on practically any world, however, in hospital. The serve scan. Oh, okay, so I can. Oh, so there is a mining part, I think. Well, extracting part of the game. Yeah, one happy, dysfunctional family. Yeah, let's steal the goods. Collect all. What the hell is this? Oh, these are provisions. And what's that? These are also provisions. Xeno artifacts. Pilot Raquel.
A revelation was sent to me.
Come in, come in. Escort. This is Captain Vicari. Escort, please come in. Pilot Raquel. Who are you? Did you come from the planet? Are you reinforcement? Saint thief, I thought you would never come. Ablar, teach this riffraff the proper way of addressing her sovereign. Tell me about this planetoid. What happened here? There's been a prison riot on the planetoid. Sadly, it's being led by the prison warden himself. Oh my god, what bastard. The Honorable Antagon Castilia. I'm guessing this is Castilia. He has allied himself with the rabble that he himself was supposed to watch and declared Riccardi Filia to be independent of the authority of the system's lawful governor. I came here as a shuttle pilot alongside their Honorable Evane Winterscale, sons of Caligos Winterscale, rogue trader, vanquisher of Xenos. Xenos is everything that is alien, that is different to the Empire. Is that it? Vanquisher of Xenos, forever triumphant over the enemies of humanity. Yeah. So everything, everyone that is not human or doesn't look like a human is Xenos. Young Lord Winterscale wished to speak to the warden personally, so he could put an end to his lawless treason. He and his escort went ahead and... She grows paler. I haven't been able to contact them over Vox for a very long time now. Yvain. One of his distant younger offspring, yes, that's as much as I know about him, which means he hasn't distinguished himself in any meaningful way. Yvain Winterscale has made several diplomatic visits to Iraq 5 on behalf of his father, rogue trader Caligos Winterscale. The Great Regent would not have granted entry to someone dishonorable, which means, whatever happened in this terrible malodorous place, we must aid this man of noble blood. Do I need to know anything more? Some of the rebels have holed up in the barracks. I don't know how many, but given this is the only way through to where the negotiations are taking place, I would expect heavy resistance. Please take caution. Your lordship, Lord Winterscale's guards mined the entrance so that the rebels couldn't get to the shuttle. You know what? I'm very tired. So I will continue this. Well, I need to finish the dialogue first because I cannot save. No, I cannot save during the dialogues. Yeah. Okay, I'm looking for a man by the name of Heinrich van Kalox. Now, this is my top secret mission, not going to ask any... well, I need to ask someone sooner or later, but I won't ask Pilot Raquel about this guy. She doesn't need to know. The warden himself is spearheading the riot? Yes, no one expected this. Master Castilia is a noble man from a respected governor house and a vassal to House Winterscale. All of a sudden, he proclaimed that Riccardi Filia was now his personal domain, that the prisoners were his subjects, and that he would never bow to anyone again. It's pure heresy. And I take it they're looking forward to a diet of sand and gravel. What kind of a madman would start a revolt on a barren rock? Yeah, that's right. This planet looks kind of not very welcoming. Why would young Winterscale have felt the need to parley with the dissidents? It's a personal matter. Master Castilia, the seditious warden, is Lord Evan's childhood friend. Oh. When my lord heard of the riot, the news saddened him greatly and he rushed here without delay, in hopes of bringing his old friend to his senses, no doubt. The first Winterscale in my memory who prefers to talk first rather than shoot and slash. Yeah, that's what he told me before, that Winterscales, they first they shoot and slash and they ask questions later. Young Lord Winterskull is not his father's shadow. If he's determined to save his friend, he won't back down. I pray to the throne that he is alive and well. He's been gone for such a long time, and I really don't like this place. Theobald executed his wife and only son on the mere suspicion of treason against House Orselio, so why did the noble Evain rush to save someone who had betrayed his house? Do bonds of friendship give one the right to make inexcusable mistakes? Okay, this is rude. So tell me about this planet, or it might be this will help me in the pew pew. Also, or as we say it in Poland, piff puff. The only settlement on Ricardifila is the penal colony. The prisoners work in the mines and the domed quarries. They mine sulfur, caram dust, and sand. They mine sand, okay, which is then melted down. A rather nondescript place. So, or so it was prior to current events. Okay. I have no more questions. You may excuse yourself, pilot. Maybe I should ask about my secret mission. I don't know. Lordship, if I may have a minute of your time. No, you don't, because you don't have voiced dialogue. And I will have to read it. Oh. But it's all my fault. I'm the one who picked this game today. Okay. I wouldn't ever have dared to trouble you with a personal matter, but the situation. In any case, have you been to the capital of Frikite Minors yet? I wanted to ask if you saw a man there, a communications officer by the name of Jaspar. No, I have not been there yet, so... What is your relationship? We're engaged. Oh my god. Yeah, it's not the best game to stream, and that's what I said at the beginning. It's not the best. Maybe if there was more fighting, more battles. I mean, there will be battles soon, but I'm pretty tired right now, and I want to play something else. Actually, I want to eat something. So, yeah. Okay, they're engaged. I have not yet been... Yeah, I have not yet been there. That's a shame. May the Emperor keep... Okay, continue. Goodbye. Goodbye dialogue. Press escape. Save the game. OMG. Save. Yeah. Actually, there was quite a few battles in the beginning of the game when there was this riot or whatever it is called. There was quite a few fights, but so far there's lots of talking. Oh, hello, Mike. You've made it to the end of the video. Yeah, because I read so much text in this stream and I got tired before I even shot took the first shot, made the first shot, whatever. But anyway, thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. Dunstan, you're my hero. You've been watching this stream almost from the beginning. You stayed to the end. That's amazing. I would give you an achievement or a medal. I don't know. I would get bored with walls of text read by someone who doesn't speak English very well. But anyway, thank you and see you in the next one. Bye bye.